Hey guys, Dustin Ellerman here, and today we've got the rugged Obsidian and 45 caliber. Now, the first thing you may notice is it's pretty long. It's long for a 45 suppressor, especially when you get it down to like that 1.37 inches that they have. Here's compared to a Silencer Co. and Osprey, and so it is a tad longer than that. But of course, you'll notice that seam right there, and that's right. That means it's modular, and we can make it shorter and lighter if we want to. Now we have the Bowers, just to compare it to the Bowers asp that we covered earlier, and so it's even in short mode, it's like our Bowers, except of course it is, well, it doesn't look that much smaller, just a little bit smaller, but it does a good bit. It's rated for full auto, like belt-fed full auto, so it's going to be real durable, and you're not going to have to worry about outshooting it, that's for sure. Now, the cool thing about this is their whole booster assembly here that fits in the first blast baffle area, that's going to be stainless steel, so you're not going to burn that up or, mess it up, and that's your serialized portion as well. So you don't have to worry about destroying that by having a baffled strike or something else like right there. It's got a seam, so I imagine it's replaceable at the factory for the rest of the tube. The rest of the tube is aluminum, so that's where it's going to get more lightweightedness, and then it has stainless steel baffles all throughout. So it's not the most lightweight suppressor, because you're talking like 12.8 ounces when it's in full configuration, and then about 10 ounces when, almost 11 when it's shorter, and then you've got, it's like almost 9 ounces in long mode and a little under 7 ounces. You take exactly 2 inches off by taking the end cap off when it's in shorter mode. So, now, something neat about it is you can get a 3-lug mount for it, so that's a little bit of more modularity. We're going to pull out this piston in the rear because it can be your tool. So we're going to pop that out, and we can stick it in our front end cap, and there it goes. Whoa, that was nice and loose. I was afraid. You can just insert an Allen wrench or something in there to get it going the rest of the way. We're going to take that out the rest of the way, let you get a peek at the baffles, and then we'll put it in short configuration, and then shoot it both ways. So there's your end cap. I'm just going to set that down, and then you have, well, 3 baffles that should have fallen out, but as suppressors go, it's kind of caked up, so it didn't fall out right then. You have, there it is. So it's a simple design where the baffles, they're interchangeable, except for, you see that last one there that's a little bit shorter? That's going to be your front one, and there's a front in both the main tube and then in your expanding one here. So we're going to put it in the short configuration and then shoot it both ways. And so that's about all there is to it. Now, one of the neat perks is, though, the pistons in the rear, you can use right here is a Silencer Co. one, and they're interchangeable. So this is a Silencer Co. 1/2x28 for my 9mm, and this is it for the 45. The only difference, as you can tell, is the 3 little prongs on the Silencer Co. It's not the best thing because that causes more blowback and it can eat up your O-rings, and so the ruggeds are a bit more rugged. Okay, and anyway, we're going to put it back together and then put it on our 45 and give it a test run both ways. Alright, so we have it in short mode, threaded on the FNX45. Gonna load it up. These are a little softer shooting, on the low end of the reloading scale, 230 grains. You don't need to see me, we'll just put the gun in. There we go. Ooh, that was a little loud. All right. Okay, as you can tell from my reaction, I was shooting in long mode earlier, and so in short mode, yeah, this ear rings just a little bit. I'm just being honest with you. We're gonna put it in long mode and see if that helps. Now, of course, it is full auto rated, and you can shoot the suppressor wet. So, of course, that will lessen and dampen the make it quieter. All right. Going to long mode. All right, so as we're going into long mode, what is nice about this is it's just as easy as taking off that end cap, putting on the other spacer, and the baffles, they have a ridge, and so they will interlock and align. So you try to put it in the wrong way, it will not allow you to. Oh, it kind of does. If you're completely opposite, it will interlock a little bit. How about that? Oh, okay, yeah, the ridges are just like my Griffin Armament one, but you do want that notch all the same way, and these baffles matching the other baffles in the rest of the suppressor being all aligned the right way. So we're gonna do that real quick. So to just line it up, we're gonna put that extra housing on the end, give our extra decibel reduction that I'm pretty sure we kind of need. It does have an O-ring right there, so it's gonna lock in your gases and make it snug up tight. Put that down in there like so. Put your end cap on, and we're good to go. All right, so we have it in long mode. We're gonna fire off a few more rounds and then maybe throw it on the 9mm. Because really, if you're looking at back and forth, like, oh, do I suppress my 9 or my 45? I really like my 9s. They're a bit quieter and you can shoot twice as much for the same price as a 45. So it's all good stuff. You know, 147's at least, keeping it subsonic. Let's do it. Boy, that's not loading. All right, same spot, go for it. Oh. All right, so I did notice a bit of first round pop, but now it's not near, like, you know, my ear's not ringing now. All right, since I realigned it with that piston, I had to find my my hold again, and this time it was off to the left. But we've mentioned this before, just to zero your gun to have at least the minimal point of impact, pull it and rotate it on the gun and lock it into a new position placement, and that'll realign those baffles with that notch so the turbulence, you can get it in the same spot. All right, we're gonna reconfigure it for 9mm by putting my silencer co-piston right here. All right, so now we have the Obsidian still in long mode, but in 9mm mode with our silencer co-piston right there. You can tell because it's got the little 3 cuts. These are some subsonic 147s. We're gonna see what it sounds like. It's much quieter than the 45, but remember, we still have a 45 bore we're shooting through, so 9mm is just a cool and quieter cartridge to shoot with. Yes, that is the rugged Obsidian 45. It's good can, and it's quiet, especially in 9mm mode. It is starting to rain, so we're gonna wrap things up. But it's gonna retail about $850 retail. You're gonna find a better deal from Silencer Shop. Nosler doesn't like rain, but we'll leave a link in the description. If you got a cool can you want me to review, leave a comment down there. We'll see if I can get my hands on it and tell you what I think about it. In the meantime, y'all shoot straight and shoot quietly. I'm getting out of the rain! Yeah, I'm my big baby. Come here. Come here. There's my girl. That's my girl. Come here. You want belly rub? You want belly rub? Some belly rub? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Yeah.